Good morning and welcome to Grand Thumb Farms. I'm on Maizy Lou Farms doing the Zero to Hero Challenge. And we're getting to the end of the winter time, about to start, hopefully, a busier time. And I brought you back in at this point because I had some things to show you. So, over the winter, I did lots of contracts. I did as many contracts as I could, up to, I think I tried to, since it's 3 days in a season, I tried to do 5 a day, and they really dropped off a lot. To the point now, the last several in-game days, I've only had uh, wood transport and deadwood contracts. And while I'm getting pretty good at the wood transport, and I'm not super crazy about deadwood, so I had idle times, and you can see that I only have $31,000 in my bank, and I was over 200,000. That's because I bought a tractor, and this field is ours. Yep, I did it. It didn't look like I was going to be able to make anywhere close to the 700,000 that I need to buy the farm, so I figured I'd get some land, and so I did. I also kind of talked myself into being able to use workers as long as they were using our equipment or our tractors. So once the busy season comes around, I won't feel so bad about sending a worker to do a contract. Whereas typically I don't do that. But in order to get some real traction, that's something I need to do. So I'm headed to town to get that Iseria Scout so we can figure out what we need to do to the new property before we plant the grass. I want to get that field all ready. So once March starts, I can plant the grass and do all that kind of stuff. The field is cultivated, but probably going to need lime or fertilizer. Well, I don't know about fertilizer, but on the it'll need lime or not, and I can lime it and work that in. It's cold outside. I got my jacket on and my gloves, and I should have picked the new tractor to drive to town in, but I wanted to drive this little noisy thing, and I figured it could handle the Scout, so we'll do the work on the Scout. The new McCormick will have to wait for just a little bit before we use her or him or it. Anyway, hey buddy. All right, let me print this Scout. I thought about just doing the field testing, but it was kind of expensive. It's much cheaper to this. And the money is going down fast. Let me get this back up to the farm, and we'll get the field test it and figure out what we're gonna do in order to prepare it for getting sown. While we're driving, I'll show you a recap of everything that's happened since November. Well, I just did my first video clip when I forgot to actually forgot to hit the record button. But basically, I just finished my parsnips harvest, and oh my goodness, that was quite the ordeal. A little bit stressful, wondering if the guy that was carting for me by missing on turns and stuff, if it was going to keep me from completing the contract. And the but it all worked out well. So it'll just be a while if I can avoid having a doing a harvest where the harvester doesn't actually have a capacity. I will be waiting. So I ended up making about $1,500 in bonus parsnips, and I learned quite a bit about how to go about doing it. So I'm not afraid to do it. I just would like to do some regular harvesting. And during my harvest, about halfway through the contract, I did pick a cultivating contract that came up, and I did hire a worker to do that. The first time I did that, felt a little bit dirty. I never did end up doing the stone picking because I figured if I had a worker do it, it was going to cost too much and not be worth it, so to speak. Obviously, it would be worth it, but I didn't want to do that many extra contracts during the month for $3,000 when I wasn't going to be doing it by. I wasn't actually going to do it myself. So these are two completed contracts. 13,000. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta bring him back before I'm gonna go get him. I'm not gonna leave him in the field. And the cultivating contract for $9,200. So that's it for November. I did want to complete the contracts on camera. There's another wage payment that worked out well. So seems like I'm about where I was. The money looks about like it was when I was in the middle of the harvest, but the kind of money we're going to end up with. So 177 at the end of November. Good morning. It's the beginning of December. Woke up and like our morning chores have us moving 2 crates. I don't think those are bushels. 2 crates of apples to the juice, taking what looks like 4 juice, 3 or 4, 3 juice crates to be sold. And our trees, are those our trees? No, our trees have not come up yet. When I turned, I saw that and I thought, oh, the trees are growing. They're not. But our grass finally has come up and our trees are still small. That's it for the morning chores. As far as contracts go this morning, it looks like we're going to start off with a couple of cultivating contracts. I like my old Ford, but I may be driving this McCormick. That may end up being my first real tractor. And if nothing else pops up, I'll do the wood transport. Otherwise, That's where we're at. And to look into the used equipment. I don't think there's anything that I haven't looked at it, so I don't know what's here, but I think the kind of things that I would buy are the right tractor for the right price, maybe a a mower. So anyway, that's the beginning of December update. And if there's anything else that comes up, you'll see it next. This is the January update. Our saplings are starting to grow. The money is increasing, not as quickly as I'd like it to, but it is increasing. I was left alone and found this baler that was 72% off. I paid $36,000. Show you the sale. I'm starting my days in a loud tractor, moving my apples to the apple juice producer, and then taking the juice down to the farmer's market. And I'll do that again today and see if I can find any contracts. So far, the only thing that they have is deadwood and wood transport. So hopefully throughout the day or month, that will improve, but we'll see. Alright, so I've sent off the samples for analysis. They should be back any second. And here's the new tractor. I think it looks pretty tough. And it has PTO. Oh, maybe this one does too. $2,100 for soil analysis. And let's see what it says. Loamy sand and loam. I think that's good. A little bit of silty clay. No, not loamy sand. Yeah, sandy loam and loam. I think those are the two best ones. I don't know. And it needs lime. So I'm going to have to lease a lime spreader. And why isn't this one telling me what it needs? Did I not soil test this? Oh, maybe because I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, it lost the data. I bet that's what happened. So I'm going to have to redo the soil testing on that. I have lime that I got at an amazing price. I need to lease a lime spreader. No, I need to sample this field, lease a lime spreader, load it up, lime the field, probably both. Although I don't know that I should lime this since it's already in growth. I'll see if it makes a difference. The trees are coming up. And once I do those things, I'll be finished. I can't plant grass till next month. I have some apple juice in the bed to take off. And after those things, it'll be March. The only contracts I have are available are, once again, Deadwood Wood Transport. I may do that to offset the money I've spent on the testing and the lease that I'm going to have to do for the lime. But anyway, I'm going to take care of those things. I may bring it back in for the liming to see if it works. And we'll be back after that. It was $1,500 for that soil test that I redid. Need to find one of these scouts on sale. I'm going to take it back, turn it back in. I need to find a lime spreader. I figured I'd take the new tracker down there. Fancy inside. So I do have a couple of mods. So I'm not going to have to pay a whole lot for a lime spreader, I don't believe. And I did, apparently I limed that other field. I don't remember doing that, but the lime is good, so you have to worry about the new field. And there's nothing I can do past liming until next month. So it'll pretty much be the last job of the day. And next month we'll come in with a positive attitude. We'll take care of our business. Then we'll do our contracts, make some money, try to save some money, and not hang out in the store where I get in trouble. But I won't be left alone. So that'll be helpful. And I'll be having some workers taking care of contracts too, and that should help. It'll be good. I like that tractor. Okay, lime spreader. This is the first one. I'm not going to spend 45. It also does lime, but certainly not going to spend 92,000 or the leasing cost of 92. There you go. This one does lime and salt. Perfect. 2.4 meters. Be great. Ain't happening. Not gonna happen. So this one's 27 meters, 13,000. Cost lease 600 a lease. It holds 2,000. 27 meters. It holds 3,242 meters. I say liters, meters. I don't need it. One field. I could get that. That'd be really cheap. But it would also probably look silly behind my tractor. I think I'm going to give this one a shot. 27 meters. 2,000. Nice even number. Please. 663. Yes, please. Thank you. I've got plenty of lime. Because of my... Oh, hi. Because of my deal. Oh, I need to return this too. Can't forget. Back it up over here. Thank you. Turn. Menu. Vehicles. There's Scout. And return. Yes, please. Get our lime spreader and go spread some lime. Oops. That looks okay. I forgot my beacons. I got the beacons. Let's go get some lime. Stop sign. I see people all the time when they're buying fertilizers and seeds. things like that. I always buy big bags. I don't like big bags unless I'm paying $200 for 6 bags of lime. Come on. But I got a big bag handler, and I can manage the big bags. I also didn't think this tractor had PTO, but it does. So that opens up some stuff for me. You can do little bitty jobs. Um, 2 bags, please. My magic shed. Thank you. I can't get close to this tractor because it's so loud. Oh, patch. Look at that. Whoa, excuse me. Go the other way. Back up. Mm. There we go. That's their immersion. I wonder what I guess I just pile the bags up on the side when they're empty. I thought it held. Was that 2? Oh, it is 2. Okay. I'm just not paying attention at all. Okay. Go spread some lime. I may have run a stop sign on the way over here, but I fixed it. And I'm going to try to do this, maybe without lines. No. That'd be silly. 27. What did it say? It says 27. All right. I don't need much lime. See how it's spread. Whoa. Throws it out there. Okay. Oh, it's chewing it up, but it's spreading evenly, so that's good. I'm glad I didn't do it with my little tractor, because he would have struggled going up this hill, pulling a trailer. All right, let's get this done and see if there's anything else we can do. Well, we had a pretty good day. I bought a field. I think I bought my tractor yesterday. We took the soil samples of both fields. I learned that my baby Ford has a PTO. And lime the fields. Now we're going to sell the apple juice. I figured a 32-foot trailer to take 2 pallets of apple juice that I can lift by hand. That was reasonable. We'll knock it off for the day, and hopefully tomorrow there'll be lots of contracts and lots of stuff to do. I can get in the groove and actually start making money and saving money. And I got a positive environmental score. Look at there. 4,127. Take the shortcut home. I'll park up the equipment, go read a book, sit by the fire if I have a fire. I think I have a fire. And call it a night. I sure appreciate y'all for watching. Let me know if you have any ideas. And I hope you see. Whoa! And I hope you see me in the next one. Have a good day.